Hello and welcome students to our latest edition of Tube Lessons. Now in today's lesson, we are going to learn about the proper usage of should and could. Now the first thing first, should, could, will, would, may, might, these are all modals. Now confusion arises regarding the proper usage of should, would, could, can. Where are we going to use these modals and how? Now the first thing first, we have to remember should and would are the past equivalents of shall and will. Should and would are the past equivalents of shall and will. Now remember, should is used to express some sort of obligation and duty, and at the same time should expresses some sort of possibility which inevitably points at future. So should, we must remember, at the same time refers to or is used when we need to express some sort of obligation and duty, and at the same time it is used to express possibility, which of course refers to the future. So look at these examples. Let us look at these examples. I thought that I should be able to do it. See, over here we are using I thought that I should be able to do it. Because we are using the past tense, I thought, we are using the past equivalent of shall, which is should, and this is at the same time expressing the sort of possibility. I thought that I should be able to do it. In the next sentence, you should respect your elders. Over here, you should respect your elders. This of course refers to some sort of obligation. You are obliged to respect your elders. And let us look at the next sentence. One should keep one's promise. This again refers to some sort of obligation and duty. So these are the cases when we use should to express some sort of obligation, duty, and possibility. Let us move on to the next segment. Now, could and might. These are used as the past equivalents of can and may. Again, these are modals, and could and might are used as the past equivalents of can and may. Now, students, we should remember one thing, that these days could and might are used as lesser positive versions or less positive versions of can and may. Means when we use could or might, we express a less positive version. Means we are not that positive that something is going to happen. When we are pretty sure that something is going to happen, we rather use can or may, but when we are not that sure, that is when we use could or might. Say, I can come first. When we say I can come first, so that means I believe that there's a good possibility that I can come first. So this I can come first expresses a greater possibility of coming first than I could come first. Then we come to this, the usage of should be and could be. Now this is a bit tricky. Should be expresses a greater possibility, could be expresses a lesser possibility. See, look at these sentences. The match could be over in half an hour, and the movie should be over in 5 minutes. Now the match, it could be over in half an hour. Say the match is going on between Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, and you are expecting that Federer is going to win the match within half an hour. But then Nadal could break his service, Federer's service, and come back, and then the match may stretch on for 1.5 hours or 2 hours or even more than that. So there is a chance that the match might be over in half an hour, but it may not. So that is why, because the possibility is less, there is a possibility but not that much. That is why we are using could be. The match could be over in half an hour, whereas the movie should be over in 5 minutes. A movie cannot stretch on for 15 or 20 minutes. If the movie has to be over within 5 minutes, then it will be over in 5 minutes. So there is a bigger possibility, a greater possibility. You expect, you have not seen the movie before, but you expect the story has come to its end, and even if it's a Bollywood masala movie, how long do you expect it to continue? it has to be over at some point of time. Maybe within 5 minutes, maybe within 4 minutes, maybe within 6 minutes. But there is a chance, there is a big chance that the movie will be over in 5 minutes. So we are using the movie should be over in 5 minutes to express a greater possibility. The movie should be over in 5 minutes. Say we are saying the lunch should be ready in 5 minutes. That means there is a big possibility that lunch should be ready in 5 minutes. Then again, let us take this example. You are waiting at the lobby of some hospital and the nurse comes in and tells you the doctor should be here in 5 minutes. So you're pretty happy. The doctor should be here in 5 minutes. Okay, let me get ready. The doctor should be here any moment. But let us say the nurse comes up to you and tells you, I'm sorry sir, but I believe the doctor could be here within say half an hour. And then you say, oh my god, the doctor is not going to come within half an hour. It might take him 1 hour or 2 hours and God knows for how long. I will have to wait here. So that's the difference between should be and could be. That's the way the natives use could be and should be. When the nurse says the doctor should be here in 5 minutes, you are pretty happy because you know that the doctor is going to be here within 5 minutes. But when she says the doctor could be here in 5 minutes, you say, oh my god, I'm going to have to wait here for God knows how long. So that is the difference between should be and could be. That is the difference between should and could. And that is how we should use should be, could be, should or could in our sentences while we speak and while we write. And with this, we come to the end of our lesson on the usage of should and could, should be and could be. We hope that like our previous lessons, this lesson also will help you to get over the confusions regarding the uses of should be, could be, should or could. And we really hope to meet you soon. Thank you for tuning in to Tube Lessons. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.